Hi, everybody.
Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Sunday Connections. Welcome to SunPSychic Jean, who is here with us on this fine Sunday afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well. How are you doing, Jean?
I'm doing great, Kelly. We're having a little bit of a rainstorm, but it's one of those, it's not really a storm, it's sort of one of those really gentle rain. The storm will be coming later tonight. So it's not hot and intense sun. It's sort of like overcast and drizzly.
Awesome. Well, here we have been having extremely high temperatures for like the last week, which is really strange for this time of the year. We're sitting at about 96 degrees Fahrenheit, and we've been having thunderstorms off and on since Thursday, and will continue till Friday. So,
Mhm.
yay. I want to say hello to everyone in the chat. Hello and welcome to Starry Eyed. This is your first visit here, and I thank you for being here. And I did get your question. Hi, Hypnocity. Hi, Janet P. Hi, Kiba. So I've got a couple of questions started already. And I just want to say, so Jean is here. We're going to do spiritual readings today, passed over loved ones, messages, right? Pets, anything else? Jean,
Yeah,
that
with our loved ones, all I need to know is like their name and the relationship, like my
right?
brother Joe or something like that.
Yes.
And with your pet, you can tell me the pet's name is Sparky, and it was a dog, and he's here in this world still, or he's passed over,
Right.
and spirit guide messages, angels and spirit guides. Um,
Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent. So if you guys have a question, pop it in the chat. Akiba, I did see the question that you put in there, and that's not really in our realm of something that I can that Jean or I can do, uh, and don't really think it's a because it's a public forum, right? So what I think we'll do is, if you want, we could just do like a general read for you,
Yes,
right?
spiritual reading for
Yeah,
sure. We'll see what the energies around her, like a soul vibration type of reading. That'd be great.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hi, Terrell Stash.
Aw,
Hi,
thanks, Kiba.
Eliza.
She's so sweet. She says, okay, that's fine.
She's very sweet. I had the distinct pleasure of having a reading with Kiba uh, on Friday, and so I got to meet her, and she's just lovely. So I appreciate everyone being here. So, Jean, before I forget, do you have something coming up that you would like everyone to know about? Coming up on the channel? Anything that you want to promote while you're here?
I tomorrow we usually have our Mondays live with Joan and Terry, but I have not yet confirmed that 100%. Um, so it's tomorrow on my channel at 4:30, and then I also will be on the Crone Zone channel on Friday the 26th. Um, and then I'll have Lady Soul on my channel
Oh,
on Saturday the 20 twenty
she's
seventh.
wonderful. She's wonderful. Good stuff.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. But thanks for asking. And I leave my calendar up because all the dates, it just runs together after a while.
It
But
does. I almost, it's like I don't have a photographic memory, but it's like I have to take a snapshot in my mind of my calendar, and then I read it off and I can't stop because I'll forget. Like if I miss one thing, it's like I don't remember what I'm doing. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be on Terrell Stash's channel with
wow.
Terrell and Ben, and I mean, I just adore spending any time I can with them. So I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, 6 p.m. Eastern, Circle of Friends, which is my collaborative channel with Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. That's a whole lot of words. But Cartomancy Mesquite's going to be my special co-host. We're going to be doing mind, body, and spirit readings.
Oh,
And
wow.
Thursday, I have a Silver Star Spirit, sorry, rewind. Silver Star Priestess joining me, and then Friday at the Fire Pit with Ronna and Jay. So lots going on, of course, as usual. I hope everybody
Wow.
wrote that all down. I'm kidding. Just hit the bell notification and you'll get notified whenever I go live. And of course, SunPsychic's Jean's link is in the description box below if you're not already subscribed. They are free and they really, really do help us all out. So we appreciate all of your support, of course. Well, thank you, Hypnocity. You're very kind. I got you, Jan's Free. So this is who I've got. Star Kiba, Starry Eyed, Hypnocity, Jan's Free, and Nancy Riker. I actually have Starry Eyed done twice. Okay. I'll go back here. Hi, Anna Banana. Hi, Eliza. All right. Are you ready to go, my friend?
Yes, I am. Sorry. I just want to say thank you to all the moderators. The moderators are just an amazing support, such generosity and kindness to everyone. You guys are all very special to us, and they go above and beyond. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. They're very, very supportive, and it just gives me a little bit of peace of mind that I don't have to keep such a close eye on everything. They can take care of all the details. We really do appreciate you. It's very
Absolutely.
special, very generous.
Absolutely. We would be lost without our moderators. That is for sure. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna just pop Kiba right up here on the screen. So Kiba said, could she have a card? So Kiba, let's just do a little sort of general spiritual kind of thing for you. And I got you, Ivana. Thank you. All right, Kiba. I broke out some different cards this time. I only have, just so you know, I'm cutting down, friends. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only got 9 decks out today. Well, you just never know, right?
Beautiful. Okay, Kiba, let's connect. So, Kiba, I'm getting like a guardian that is here for you, a guardian that provides unconditional love and provides you with direction and guidance. And this guardian is saying to pay attention to the subtleties of the of your own intuition, and to quiet your mind and your and to focus your attention on your breath. They want you to connect with your own spirit, with your own breath, with your own intuition. They want you to develop a trust of what you feel and allow them to guide you, because the guides are guiding you through your own gut instincts. They are letting you know, and they want you to trust yourself, because we feel that this gut instinct is ourself, and they have a hand in this. They're guiding you through you. They want to teach you your own strength, your own direction. So they want you to focus on your breath and not allow Any other thoughts to come into that? Just count to either 3 or 5 and focus on your breath. And then you can ask, what's important for me to know today? And listen to what your instincts and intuition tells you and write this down. Or you can pull a card and record it. And then after a couple of weeks, you can look back and see what you've received through your own intuition and see if there's a pattern there, see if there's a story there, see if there's information that is consistent throughout. I want you to start your own practice and to focus your energy inside, because this is where it's important for you to find your direction. Wow, very nice.
Beautiful reading for Kiba. I feel like I'm just gonna. This is what happens when Jean is here. I feel like I'm sort of piggybacking a little bit off of something that you said in terms of, you know, going within and like being her own caretaker, right? We start out with this lovely card of squirrel. Spiritual maintenance. Be your own caretaker, right? Second card that I got is the beautiful rainbow card. And the rainbow card is connecting to spirit and nature, which that's just interesting that you have a squirrel saying to be your own caretaker, and the rainbow card is telling you to go out and connect in nature, right? Then I got diamond, which is radiance. Master number 11, it's all about shining your light. Not to forget about the light in the rainbow, right? And then reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So I feel like if you take some time to do that maintenance, right? Go within, like Jean was saying, right? Maybe go spend some time in nature, do a little bit of grounding, right? Sort of allow that serene and that peace and that tranquility to wash over you, cleanse you, do some releasing, you know what I mean? Some meditation. That is when things are going to start to feel better. You're going to feel better. You're going to be bringing that in, and then your vibration lifts up, and then things start to open up for you. It's a lovely reading for you, Kiba. You're welcome, my dear. All right. Thank you for asking the question, Kiba. Appreciate you. All right. Starry-eyed. I think I know what my purpose is, and all I see is the negative. And as such, I'm reluctant to move forward. Does Spirit have a comment on it? I am so glad that you're here, Starry-eyed, and I applaud your courage and your bravery for asking that question, because it is a sign that you are ready to move forward, and I want you to celebrate that.
Yeah, I mean, you know enough to ask the question for a different perspective, and the tools to do this, because you know what the current energy is not sitting well with you, and you're reaching out to look for guidance to change that. That's really good.
It's powerful. Hi, honey.
Well, Spirit is here for sure.
Beautiful cards.
They're showing me a fox starry-eyed, and what this means to me is that they want you to be to learn discernment, to be inquisitive, um, and to dig deep into uh, investigate uh, the meanings and the validity in these feelings that you are looking at. Um, they're also telling me, similar to what Kiba's was, is it's important for you to connect with your own divine spark and connect with your own instincts. This is your direct connection to your own spirit, and it is bypassing the left brain, or I'm sorry, uh, I keep getting confused. I don't know why I do that. The right brain is imagination, and the left is the analytical. And the analytical is where the ego lives, and the imagination is where the spirit lives. And it seems as though there may be you. The analytical is getting a little too um, overzealous and taking control over your emotions and your spiritual connection. And they just want you to calm down and calm your breathing and focus on your breathing, just like how I told Kiba. And they want you to ask your spirit guides and your gut to help direct you and guide you. Um, there's there's more possibilities than we can ever imagine. The the limitation of our own human not potential, our own human outlook um, is far more. That's why it's important to say, spirit guide me and show me blessings. And you don't want to say, can I get this blue car? You're going to say, can I get this blue car or something better? And please help me towards this job or something better. Because all's the human brain and the left brain can do is to see this job or this car, but we can't think of something better, or we can't know that there's something better out there, where spirit will come in and bestow blessings or guidance or directions that you cannot conceive of at this time because of our own limitations. So let's see. I think it's important to bring in the light, to do the grounding, to bring in light from the universe and bring it in through your chakras and ground it into the earth and have it go to the core of the earth, turn around and come back up and and reside in your heart space, and then concentrate on this. And this will help raise your vibration and open up that light, open up that heart space. It's not, everything is not as it seems. So it's important to keep the hope, keep the faith, and to know that something better is out there. That's all I have, Cal.
That's beautiful. So Starry-eyed, not to inject my personal stuff, but I just want you to know that the reason why I started my channel is because I have a diagnosed anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. And this channel is all about my healing journey. And being a part of this community afforded me to tap into resources that I did not know were available to me. Also to receive an abundance of support by the readers, in the different rooms that I would go to, as well as the people in the chat. They are so uplifting and so encouraging. And so that's why I said what I said to you in the beginning, and that was celebrate every achievement, no matter how big or small you deem it to be. Celebrate the achievement. Hi, Terry. So that's the first thing that I would say. The second thing that I would say to you is this: I pulled some cards. I want to share with you what I've got, but if you are aware of what CBT, so Cat, Bob, Tom, it's cognitive behavioral therapy, and you can find information out about it on the internet. It really, really helped me when I was in therapy, and it's all about changing your mindset to allow yourself to think in more positive terms. So it might be something that you might want to look into. It really, really did help me, and really, what I do, that practice, is taking any sentence, any situation, trying to take out any negative connotations and put back more positivity in it. That really helps me, and I have to do that consecutively, right? So my glass is always half full, never half empty, kind of idea. It's a little more in depth than that, but that's kind of the idea. Okay, so this is what I've got for you. Pulled some tarot cards. We started with the Seven of Water, or the Seven of Cups. This is about choices. Now, when I say choices, it's not like, well, what should I do? And I don't know what to do. This feels like, you're like, oh my God, and if I do this, then this is going to happen. If I do this, but then that can happen. And then what about this? And then that person will come. Like really spinning your wheels kind of choices, right? It's over analyzing a situation. It's doing future predicting. Like someone phones and invites you to their house next Saturday for a barbecue. You've already been to the barbecue. You didn't like anybody. People looked at you funny. You didn't like the food. I don't know what to wear. It's too hot. And then they all looked at me funny, and I had to come home, and then I cried. Like you've already been there, done it in your head, and you haven't even said yes yet. So it's something that I did for years. You get yourself in a panic about it. So try to focus on the present, right? Okay. And I also want to say, because that card also speaks to procrastination. So if you have things that you know that you need to do and you're procrastinating making a decision because you feel stuck, avoidance breeds anxiety.
Wow.
So be careful that you're not actually adding more pressure to your plate by not dealing with something, right? The second card that we have is the Ace of Earth. Now, Jean said about grounding, and it's interesting because all the rest of your cards are Earth. So that is the Earth, right? All right, so we start out with this Ace of Earth, which is just a beautiful card. This is about abundance, opportunity, and resources. And forgive me if I sound like I feel really passionate about your reading, because I feel like I understand your story in terms of, because I was in a similar spot. You have all of the resources that you need inside. The goal now is to tap into them, right? You've got the Six of Earth. This is a lovely card. This is about giving and receiving. This is about charity and generosity. So getting a support system together, right? Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals that will assist you and lift you up. We have the Page of Earth, and this is what Jean was talking about. This is about learning, right? Your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom, and looking into things that will help you navigate your everyday life so that you can unstuck yourself, right? Which isn't actually a word, but I've just decided it is a word. It's about helping you to be more prepared and also helping you to be more cheerful. If your mind is cluttered, clear it out. No different than clearing out your closet. It really does help. On the bottom of the deck, my friend, look at that. You've got the world. You are ready to complete a cycle, which is why you showed up and asked the question that you asked, right? This is an accomplishment. This is a celebration. You are completing a cycle, and that's why you've recognized where you're at. And I just want to show you what's behind that. is the Wheel of Fortune. This is progress. It's change. That's why you're feeling what you're feeling. Real quick, last 3 cards. We've got Follow Your Vision. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card. When you said the fox, I was like, ooh, I pulled the wolf. They're in the same family. They kind of look similar. Don't tell the wolf that. Never lose sight of what is really important. Never lose sight of what is really important. You've got prosperity. You are on the road to success because you've completed the cycle, and now you're going to get to work so that you can move forward. That's what the abundance is. And then we've got family harmony, which speaks to what I was saying before about finding those like-minded individuals, right? Your guardian angel is urging you to maintain loving, positive relationships with those close to you. So surrounding yourself with like-minded people that actually lift you up and support you on your healing journey.
Thank you, Starry-Eyed.
I wish you nothing but luck and success, and I have every confidence that you are going to get through this with flying colors and feel fantastic on the other side of it. I'm so glad that you came today and asked your question. Thank you, Starry-Eyed. All right, Hypnocity is up next. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. Apologize.
Hi, Hypnicity. How are you?
The cards today were the Sun, 10 of Wands reversed, and Ace of Swords. Can you help me clarify these, please? So the Sun is joy. The 10 of Wands upright is stress and burdens. If it's in the reverse, then the burdens are being depleted or decreased. But you have to be careful of that, because sometimes if you don't deal with them, doesn't actually mean that they've been dealt with, right? The Ace of Swords is speaking your truth and standing in your power. So you have joy. That's if you're telling me the actual order that they came in, then the Sun would be in the past energy. So coming from a position of in the not too distant past, right? Feeling joy and happiness. Now you're feeling stressed, but you're trying to let go of it, right? Because you're standing in your power and you're speaking your truth. This is about communication, being honest with what's going on and saying it out loud. That's what that's about. But let's see if we can tap into her energy. Why don't we throw a card? There's a little mini tarot lesson for everybody. Look at me go. Woohoo.
It's amazing. I don't know how you do that.
I don't know either. Hi, Cartomancy. I didn't see you in there, love. Sorry.
Hypnicity, do you own a pendulum? Perhaps a pendulum may be able to help you with if you have a card spread that you're indecisive about or you're unsure about. And this may help guide you if you use your pendulum. You're already using cards. You're already connecting to spirit. You are, what it is that left brain again coming in and causing doubt to your instincts. And you don't want to use your left brain to read the cards. You want to use your imagination, your right brain, and your intuition to read the cards. What do they feel like? What does spirit say to you? And if this is still unclear, then maybe bring your pendulum out and ask a yes/no question about that. I believe it's all about trust, Hypnicity. Honestly, the more you trust, even if you get only 70% of it, the more you trust, the more that's going to start pouring in, and you're going to be like, oh, Oh, that's it. And you'll be like, oh, I just got that. It'll
Uh-huh.
start coming in. If you block it and you're unsure and you're doubting it, it doesn't come in. You're almost like closing the window there. But if
Yeah,
you trust it and go with your gut and just trust it, go with your gut, trust it, go with your gut, it'll start coming in and you'll have these revelations. It's energy. Remember, it's energy. It's not your analytical thought.
absolutely. Um, I think that's a great point to remember. Um, Hi, G. Covington. This is what I got for you, Hypnicity. I agree, Hypnicity. I think what you're doing is, if you don't mind me saying, I feel like, and I understand this because I've done it too, as I'm sure many of us have. When we first start to understand this connection or think we understand it, right? When we first are aware of it in terms of, I'm actually saying it out loud, this is what's happening, okay, here we go. And all of a sudden we like forget that we are thinking machines. And it's like, okay, spirit, tell me what to do. Whatever spirit says, I'm doing. That's not, like, spirit doesn't give us lottery numbers, right? That's not what we're here for. The cards are used to assist. You are the person making the thoughts and the decisions, right? And having the experiences. The cards are just giving you a little extra guidance. That's all that they're there for. The cards aren't going to tell you what to do because you have free will, right? So we start out with this lovely card of listen to your eternal song, listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and listen to trust it. What did Jean just say?
This is perfect. This is perfect. Hypnicity, take a screenshot because this is your card.
Yep. Yep. And then we have lemon, that beautiful slice of lemon, which is access, innovative thinking, which is exactly what Jean was saying, right? About, like, allow the machine that you were given to navigate what you need to do, right? If that makes sense. Allow yourself to get caught up in the excitement of a new opportunity or a new cycle or a new phase or a new a choice or a new decision. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to get excited about that. Don't fear it. And the last thing that I got was penguin, which is diamond light activation. And this says light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in, which is also what Jean said. So basically, I'm just repeating everything Jean said. But that's what you've got, right?
It's
Beautiful.
important not to take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Spirit talks to us and communicates in a very light manner, in a very subtle manner, and it's very loving. And just try not to take things so too seriously, and sort of like maybe play with it. Like, should I wear the green shirt or should I wear the red shirt? And
Yeah.
then see if you can determine what spirit is trying to guide you to do. Should I drive down First Street or should I drive Third Street today? Sort of like
Right.
just sort of keep it very light, very casual. Or spirit, show me a parking spot as close as possible to the front door. Try and invite this in on a very light manner, not a very critical manner.
Right.
And play with it and have fun. It's very lighthearted. The energy is very light from spirit.
Right.
It really is.
I love that, Jean. That's great advice, by the way. So G. Covington says, I was so lucky I bought a pendulum and it responded right away. I'm glad, G. Covington, because I shared the story. I bought my pendulum. Here it is. It's beautiful. Reminds me of a purple gumball. That's not what it is. But I couldn't get it to do no. So I was basically only able to have yes questions asked, which, I suppose for some people is great. And it wasn't until I started using a different method then I actually got it to work for me. Because I was literally trying too hard, right? See how I did that? Do you see how I tied that all in there? So Jan's Free is up next, and she says, I had a vision in my dream of my grandmother, Yi Fook. I think she was here for my auntie in hospital. Does she have a message for me? That's a very good point, Anna. Yep.
Sure. Let me get your grandmother.
Yeah, like with that trust hypnicity, I want to say patience. Be patient. Trust in the process. Trust spirit. Trust that spirit's got your back.
So, Jan's Free, what I'm feeling from Yi Cook when she came to you, she's just letting you know that that everything is okay, not to fear anything, and that she is okay, and that she is still energy. She is still existing. She is still of in this near you, with you, connected to you. And you may be concerned about your aunt who's in the hospital and worried about what may happen. And I think your grandmother is saying, no matter what happens, your aunt will be fine. Your aunt is fine here, your aunt is fine there. And not to worry about the outcome, and not to, she's just coming to you and showing you herself, and that she is fine, and that she is still connected to you. And no, we don't ever want our loved ones to separate from us of this world. It's very difficult, but not to worry about your aunt, that your aunt has her own journey, her own soul's journey. And when and if that is her time, it's okay. It's okay if she's here, and it's okay if she's there. Your aunt will be okay. She's just sending you love, and she's sending you blessings. She's sending you reassurance. She's just sending you support, lots of support. She does not want you to worry. She wants you to be confident that everything will be okay in either of the scenarios. Yeah.
I was getting that too. Or I've got that too. Sorry, that was weird. I don't know why I was like, I was getting it. I wasn't getting it. I've got it. I start out with the Page of Earth. Again, this is about being prepared, being studious, and being cheerful. And so what this means is, this card doesn't necessarily mean tapping into your inner knowledge, but this is having knowledge. This is having knowledge that you can tap into, right? Understanding a process, understanding how things work. Following that, we have the Three of Earth. And the Three of Earth is about working together. It's about teamwork. It's about cooperation. And so I don't know if you're, taking turns with different family members, like going to the hospital, or, helping your auntie out or her family out, cooking meals, things like that. I think.
Would you put that number three, that card back up again? Because it has a person in this world, like in the human on earth, and it also has spirit, right? A spiritual angel. So they work together, and she's letting you know that she's working together with you. That's beautiful.
I totally feel that's exactly where I was going with that. So it's either like you're doing that, or maybe your grandmother wants you to be more a part of the process because it will help you. right? It will help you to be around your family and help you to feel like you're participating. Does that make sense to you? I mean, only you know that, right? Sometimes when we go through a situation where we remove ourselves because we're afraid of it, and then others have to sort of put themselves into it. So I don't know, maybe like make a meal for your auntie's family, or for everyone when they come back from the hospital, or something like that, right? I've got the 9 of water, and this is where I picked up what Jean was just saying. Like, I feel like your grandmother is trying to let you know that no matter what, right? Auntie in the hospital, not in the hospital, no matter what, she's with you. She's got your back. She's watching over you, and she wants you to be happy. She senses how worried you are. We've got the 7 of air, right? This is feeling, stressed out, and your awareness has been heightened because of this. Like, you're very concerned about your family and your auntie being in the hospital, and so she's sensing that, and I think that's why she's showing up for you. Now, what her message is to you is to relax, peaceful pursuits, and happiness. She wants you to chill out, right? And we have grounding. So go deep and explore your roots, right? So there's that whole meditation thing where you can, put your feet firmly on the ground and imagine the roots growing out of your feet, and just really ground yourself. And I don't know why, but I'm just going to throw this in there, that when you look after yourself, you're able to look after the people that you love. So maybe the grounding is what you need to do to be able to look after the people that are doing what they need to do for your auntie, if that makes sense, right? You know how some people make a pot of soup, some people, send flowers or whatever, and you haven't seen your grandma in a long time. Yeah, I think she's just trying to let you know that she's with you and that she loves you, right? That everything's going to be okay. Like Jean said, no matter what, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, all the best to you and your aunt, Free. Thanks for your question.
Yeah, thank you. We send your auntie lots of love, and you and your whole family lots of love and prayers, of course. All right, so Nancy Riker is up next. May I have a spiritual reading, please? Oh, hi, Gina. I didn't
Hi,
see
Nancy. Sure.
Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you, Gina, for putting everyone's all the links in. I appreciate that. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and all those YouTube-y things that help all the channels out.
I'm getting a little bit of a sense, Nancy, that you may be feeling attacked. You may be feeling overwhelmed, and you may be feeling swallowed up by certain aspects of your life or circumstances around you. And it's important to this is a grounding, stay centered, and connection day. It's really important not to play into all of the things that are pushing us around. We here in this chat today, in this watching this video today, are very highly sensitive people. And when we feel energy around us, we feel pushed around, we feel overwhelmed, we feel eaten up, we feel consumed, and like burnout. And it's, you can go from I'm feeling great to all the way to burnout. It's the sensitivity of the energies. And it's really important. This is what they're trying to teach us, that there's a roller coaster of emotional energies out there. And the more that we raise our vibration, the more sensitive we're going to be. And it's important for us to be able to protect this vibration, protect our emotions, and stay centered and clear. It's important to do chakra clearing each day. It's important to do 5 or 10 minutes of meditation just to connect to our own spirit each day and to take care of ourselves, like Kelly just said. There's a lot of overwhelming energies out there. There's a lot of turning on a dime that, this is great, this is bad, this is great, this is bad, and we feel like we're a ping pong ball. And it's important for you to protect your emotions and your spirit energy and maintain a constant vibration. It's okay to be knocked off and say, oh, that was really terrible, I can't believe that happened, but then come back to center. Don't live over there. Don't live and continue in that. Pull yourself back. I think it seems like there's a theme to every single person that asks a question today. It's very important because we're so sensitive to bring this needle back to center and to just look around and realize that I'm not in imminent danger. My feet are on the floor. I'm looking at the wall, and I can breathe the air of where I'm sitting right here, right today. That I am not in imminent danger, and that this is out of my control. And what I can control is my own energy and my own breathing. It's really important because when we raise our vibration, we become more sensitive, and we're easily affected by energies in the collective. It may not even be ours. It may be the house down the street burned or something, or had a break-in or something, and you feel this, and you feel nervousness or uneasiness because of what happened to somebody else. It's your empathic nature, and you're raising your vibrations, and you're feeling these sensitivities. And it's important to keep your energy clear and stable. But try not to. Believe me, I get pushed around by those energies too. I certainly do. It's a human emotion thing. But there's so much going on that it's real important. They just keep bringing us back to our practice, our breath, our grounding, and coming back to that center. Whoa, that was.
That was really good. So Nancy says yes, especially with family. Okay. So Nancy, we start out with the crane, which is surrender. Let go of limiting beliefs. Be as expansive in your thoughts as your soul is. So if someone is telling you, you shouldn't be doing this and you're supposed to be thinking that, set some boundaries. No, thank you. Right. Next card is the chameleon, which is soul tribe. It's safe to be seen. Like, it's okay for you to say, this is the real me. If you don't like what I have to say, I mean, obviously you want to be nice and you want to be sensitive and all of that, but it's time for you to stand in your power and stand in your truth, not sort of conform to other people's, right? Obviously in a respectful and kind manner. We've got this card, and this is very powerful. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with it's safe for you to be seen. You're not alone, right? Your past over loved ones, your ancestors, spirit, you have all of that inner knowledge, all of that power, all of their strength, all of their wisdom flowing all through you. You got this. I got 2 cards about your inner child. So we've got monkey, inner child, don't take life too seriously, and we've got lightheartedness, which is, it is time for you to let your inner child out to play, right? And then we've got the river, which is flow. So I think what it's saying is, in order for you to feel less, under the thumb, I don't know how else to say it. I feel like you just need to just crank up the tune, sing, right? Watch a bunch of Friends episodes, laugh your butt off, right? Have yourself a carpet picnic on a Friday night, have a bubble bath, just have some fun. I mean, gosh knows the energies are rough right now, right? And everyone is having a struggle. But like Jean said, the energies are up and down like a roller coaster. So do take care of yourself, my friend. And heck, let your inner child out and have some fun. Have some fun. I thank you for asking the question, Nancy.
That's
All
really
right.
nice.
We have 2 questions left to go. Let's see if we can get this done. Jean has we're tight on the clock today. Oh, lovely, Nancy. She says, I have my 5-year-old grandson today. Fun. I love it. Wonderful. See, that's a good thing for you. All right. Ivana says, any messages on how I can improve my meditation?
Hi, Ivana. Let's see what Spirit has to say.
Ivana, I'm wondering if your question is more about the process of meditation. I don't know why. Or do you just not feel like you're getting anything from it? Hi, Sherry H, by the way. I did wave. I don't know if you've seen me do it or not.
Ivana, what they're telling me is that you have really big expectations and that it's important to practice in small increments, and that this is a muscle and a practice that develops over time. And you may not hear anything or see anything or feel anything for weeks or months. What it is that you're just training your focus to come back to the center and to come back to your breath and to come back to your heart. It's that training the brain to go from, a grocery list or who do you have to pick up or who's coming over for dinner over to just breath. Just simplify and focus. It's a focus. It's a focus. It's not what you're getting, hearing, seeing. It's a focus in order to stay focused. And it's a very small increment. You can do 30-second increments. You can do 1-minute increments. You can do 5-minute increments. Do it at the same time at each day if you can. The repetition will build. I don't know what the name of the app is, but there's a couple apps that are good for monitoring your meditation practice. Maybe something like that would be good for you.
Yep. Nancy, you are too cute. She says, my grandson heard you, Kelly, and he was laughing. He's smart. All right. Ivana, this is what I've got for you, love. So we start out with card number 11, Emotional Desert. Inactivity and isolation, which is exactly what Jean was saying. And I feel like, well, I'll hold that thought. We've got fogged in, go slow and take your time. And then we've got orange, which this is just a lovely card. Nurture yourself. Now, I was pulling cards, or pulling another card, and I had all of these fall out, which, that's a lot. So, I'm taking the first one here. And this card is the Lotus within you awakes. You are a master in light on high. Now, I don't know that everybody here knows that you're connected. I know you're connected. Sometimes when we're trying to do stuff and it doesn't work out the way that our expectation is, we all of a sudden are like, oh my God, what happened? How come it, you know what I mean? Just because you may not be getting the same kind of like download or whatever that you got, a week ago, doesn't mean that you're not connected. And if you're feeling like you're not, ask. Because you are connected, so ask. Right? Ask them, what can I do? How can I improve? How can I help this? I don't feel like I'm getting this clear. They're going to talk to you. They're going to talk to you.
What they're telling me is they're because they were explaining about the focus, and you may want to try just focusing. I want to pick this up, focusing on like a candle flame, so that you can just really like relax your eyes and let them blur and empty your mind, and it gives your visual and your left brain something to focus on.
Right.
This flame and watching the flame dance, but your mind is empty and your focus is intently on that flame. And maybe that might help you practice focus. But they just keep telling me focus. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Cal.
No, it's okay. So I had like 10 cards drop, and I took the top one off of that. But I was looking through the pile. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the important bit. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. So it may not be happening in the same, like I said, it may not be happening in the way that you think it is, but I think it's still happening. I don't know that there is a dry spell with spirit in terms of spirit not giving you what you need. It's that you're dry, right? You're not, because you're thinking about other things. You got other things going on, all this weird energy happening. So follow your path. Right? Follow the path of your soul. I love this card. It's just gorgeous to me. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. So I honestly think that this is a situation where you just need to buckle down and be like, okay, if it's not working, apply that to any other situation in your life. Get up, walk away, regroup, come back 5 minutes later, try again, right? Ask for help.
Yeah, be patient. And the energies do ebb and flow. Me, as a practicing psychic medium, I do have good days and other days where I feel like I struggle to reach that peanut butter jar on the top shelf. It's the energies aren't always supportive as strong as other days. Give yourself a break and just wait for the next day. But when you do feel that that intuition and that guidance on, like that support on your back, pushing you forward, run with it as much as you possibly can and explore and do as much as you possibly can. And then it'll ebb, and then it'll be quiet for a few days, and then you'll start feeling the support again. It does ebb and flow. So it's important just to integrate that too. Give yourself a break. Yeah.
Thank you for adding that, Jean. That's super helpful to so many people here, I'm sure. Because we all, when we're new and we're navigating our journey and our levels of connection, or the variety of ways that we can connect, sometimes we don't fully understand, why was Tuesday like, oh my gosh, can it just like give me 5 minutes in between downloads kind of thing, and Thursday is like complete crickets, right? We need to be a little more understanding of the way that it works, right? I know I do. And hi, Michelle, thank you for popping in, appreciate you. And thank you, Jill. Everybody's saying such lovely things. The readings have been so good today. So our last question is from Anna Banana, a general message from Spirit for her. And thank you so much, Ivana, for asking that question. I feel like that question helped a lot of people, actually, or the response, the answer.
Anna Banana, they're showing me your solar plexus. They're showing me your confidence and your sense of self, your identity, your confidence. And this is the way you feel about yourself, not the way you're portraying to other people. your core self-belief and self-confidence is where they say is important for you to uh, focus your energy, focus development, focus care. It could be that you have an upset stomach. It could be that you need to eat more orange cantaloupe or butternut squash or sweet potato. Some of these things are very actually that I mean the oranges instead of whatever the yellow ones are. I was in the oranges. I think that's what I need, but the yellow ones is your solar plexus, and they, your chakras are related. Um, Maybe put some orange essence or some lemon essence of natural essential oils on you, or spray in the air some citrus. It's actually, let's just generalize citrus because they are going back and forth to me with yellow and orange. So just focus on those citrus colors. Um, Focus on those those colors of food. Focus on those colors being around you. Maybe wear an orange or yellow shirt, or look at an orange or yellow photo or picture or drawing. Smell the smells. They're saying it just in any way that you can to support this chakra or these two chakras, that this is, and your confidence. And it's just an imbalance or it's not as equal as you have very strong chakras. You do work on your chakras, but it seems like there's a little bit of a weak link right there. And it is an energetic thing. It's not a mind thing or an attitude or a what you feel about yourself. It is about how you feel about yourself, but it's more an energetic vibe. Hope that makes sense to you, Anna.
It's really interesting that you got that. I was like agreeing with everything that you were saying, although my cards don't agree. Until the last card that I pulled, and I was like, oh, okay, you know how it does that. So the first card that I got was Gaia's Gateway. It's the dragon. And that is access Earth's inner wisdom. And I know that Anna's already laughing. I know that she is, because she knows what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you what. Go out and hug your tree. We've got literally the hugging the tree card. This is forest and diversity. And what's interesting to me about this card is, to me, this is being open, right? Being open to all things. I mean, yeah, being open to all things. And if you look, when you're going through the forest and everything is closed up, it's just dark and quiet, right? And when the leaves start to move, when there's movement, what happens? The sun starts to trickle down, and that's when you get these beams of orange and yellow sunlight, right? Which makes all kinds of things dance on the floor of the forest. And so you got to go with the flow. You got to be open to the movement, open to the messages. I've got this card here. I don't know. Only you know what this means. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. And so I feel like I'm picking up on, light is orange and yellow, right? It's like letting the light in. Again, I mean, there's a total theme happening here. We've got aqua, experience peace and calm. And then all of a sudden, that's when it makes sense. I'm like, oh, there's the yellow and the orange. View from above, get the big picture. So I think what that's telling you is to not allow yourself to get caught up in the mechanics of the situation, right? Don't get caught up in situational stuff. Allow yourself just to be in the moment, but don't get caught up on the mechanics of the moment. Does that make sense? I don't know.
It's energetic. It's purely energetic. And if you have a crystal that's yellow or orange, that's also good to keep on you, put in your bra, or just put it in your pocket and and hang on to that energy. It's an energetic thing that I was definitely seeing, Anna. And
Right.
she did say that she was having an upset stomach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's what I was picking up
Yeah.
on.
Absolutely.
But
That
an
was
upset
really
stomach
good.
could be a symptom of the imbalances, the energetic imbalance as well. And if you are doing too much for too many people, or you're just doing too much, that could cause the imbalance. But it's funny that was pointed out to me.
Yeah.
So thank you for your question.
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. Hope you're
Different.
doing well. By the way, we haven't seen you out and about. I know that you're just, doing your thing and taking some time. So,
You can eat a banana too, with your name on a banana.
right. Or you could just, call a banana or talk to it or something. Sorry. It's funny. So
That's
Jean will be on with, you haven't got the time confirmed, right?
Terry and Joan for tomorrow at 4:30.
Okay, it's confirmed
Is
now. There we go. I love it. Jean, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. I always love it when you come.
It was really fun. It was very similar. I think a lot of the answers, a lot of the guidance that came through seemed like it was for everyone, and
Yeah,
it kept drawing back to the first question or to the previous question. There's often a theme that runs through these, that we're all here together to listen, and even though you didn't have a question or you didn't have a something answered, it's important to listen to the answers that spirit is bringing through, because they often say things that's important for everybody who is listening to this, either now or on the recording.
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate it. I want to let everyone know that next Sunday there is no Sunday Connections, because I'm going to take a whole week off. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I could barely contain myself. But of course, just make sure that you have your bell notification clicked, and you will get all the notifications. So whenever I'm live, which is pretty much every other day of the week. So you won't miss me, I promise. Jean, thank you so much for being here. Make sure, everybody, that you subscribe to Jean. She is a fantastic person and a wonderful, wonderful gifted reader. And so
Thank you.
I thank you for being here. So with
Thanks
that,
for
we will say
thank,
goodbye.
thank you for hosting, and thank you everybody in the chat. I really appreciate everybody being here and everybody who watches after. I know it's your time is very valuable, and we really appreciate you watching.
Absolutely well said. And I probably should have said that myself, but I thank you for reminding me. Yes, thank you to everybody for all of your support. We love you lots, and we send you many blessings. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Have a great Sunday evening.